Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. We are about to get into season 2, part 1. This is only part 1 of season 2, which I did not know until I watched the whole thing. But we will be discussing a full recap, okay, of all the episodes of Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black, season 2, part 1. I said, child, it's Kimmie versus everybody around here, okay? Ray is a pissy maniac, if you ask me. Horace out here fighting back and whatnot, okay? Mallory and Jules can check left and right. Charles and Rain and these killer instinct, child. I said, what is going on here, okay? If you have not done so already, take a little moment, okay? Subscribe to my channel, like this video, also share the video as well. Comment in the comment section, okay? I am around here. Hey, I'll probably put this up either Saturday morning or Sunday morning. Now, this is on Friday, okay? But y'all go ahead and get into it, okay? Look, I thoroughly enjoyed this, okay? If you did not know, I did, okay? Now, look, also do not forget, watch my other contents, other videos up on my channel. If you do not know, I review all kinds of things, okay? This is some of the recent stuff around here, but go around there and check out all my content and whatnot, okay? Look, the gang is all back. Okay, now if you hear any noise, I got the air on, my neighbor playing music upstairs or whatever. But listen to my voice, okay? Anyway, we have we have all the people back for season 2. What the only people who were not back was like Mallory's 2 assistants, the girl assistant, and the driver who was her boyfriend. They not back, but everybody else is. Okay, so we have Kimmie, we have Charles, Jules, Mallory, Roy, of course, Horace. I call this man Beyonce ex stepdaddy, but that Richard Lawson. But Brother Norman. Rain is in this season as well. A lot. Okay, Varney, and then also Miss Crazy as Olivia. I said, it is so much going on. There's so many people. There was 8 full episodes this season. That all came out. I think last season 1, I think we got 4 episodes for part 1 of season 1, and then the rest of the 4 for part 2 of season 1. Well, for season 2, we had a full 8 episodes for part 1. Okay, episode 1 called Crown and Beauty. Episode 2 called When They Was Turned. Episode 3, Blaze of Beauty. Episode 4, The Next Chapter. Episode 5, Hunter's Prey. Episode 6, The Enemy of My Enemy. Episode 7, Gloves Off. And then episode 8, Hold the Pleasantries. Okay, so I watched all 8 episodes. Okay, I watched it on the fast way, the little 1.5 speed, and I love my thumbnails. I love this. To me, this thumbnail is like the main people of the show. Okay, so look, I had to do a video. Okay, because I want to have the visuals for y'all. I want y'all to see everything. I want y'all to see what I see as I discuss what I saw. Okay, now the series picks up right where part 1 left off, which is now Horace is really not in this as much. He is, but he isn't, because Horace is sick. Horace has, I think he has cancer. He's dying. He's weak. He then married Kimmie. Okay, so Kimmie, the new wife, she's the boss. She's the head. She's in charge. Okay, her sister around there, Sylvie, right there. Rain is there too. Rain's ass, which was plucked in all the wrong ways or whatever, is still healing, okay? But again, it's picking right up. They're in the hospital still. The family's still outside the room, shocked. What you mean he married? What you mean she our new boss? What? So they're all confused. Well, they're not confused. They're upset. The whole family, everybody is upset. The only one, everybody here is upset. Okay, because they're like, how is she coming around here and getting what's supposed to be ours? Okay, and who is she? Because only Jules and Roy know who Kimmie is. Okay, Mallory has an idea who she is, but the other, they like, what's going on? Okay, because Jules is a pimp. Roy was banging her in the worst ways. Okay, so they know and whatnot, but they're like, we ain't gonna say nothing because nobody's supposed to know. Okay, so Horace marries Kimmie. So now Kimmie's protected. No one can hurt Kimmie because she's the boss. Because in the daddy's will, if any family member hurts, kills another family member, they don't get no money. Okay, if you have a felony, if you get arrested or whatever, you don't get your money. You have to be on the up and up on paper. Okay, if you're doing things behind the scenes and they don't know, that's whatever. But no one can now hurt Kimmie's protected. Okay, and plus it gives Horace the pleasure of seeing his family pissed. Okay, pissed. Now Kimmie then say, look, I know I'm protected, but what about my sister and my friend? I need Rain protected. I need Silly protected. So the daddy who's dead, his will. So like Horace and them, so Horace and Norman Daddy. I'm saying beyond his ex stepdaddy. Their father's will is ironclad. So he can't add nothing for Sylvie or Rain in that, but he can change his will. So he had to put them in his will so that they're protected too, but whatever. Okay, now Varney, he's the lawyer. Where he at? Varney, on the second row, in between the two women, he is like, I don't know what to do. I'll change your will, but sir, I'm confused, sir. Do what I say, okay, and tell my wife everything, okay? Do it all. Well, how am I know? Don't question me, Kimmie, okay? Or you should never question me in front of anyone because they then know you don't know something and it's a weakness, okay? Can't be no weak holes in this family, okay? They kill, that you pray to them that they think they can run you in any kind of way, okay? I have two other law firms on staff, okay? Even Varney gone now. Okay, but she asked in front of Varney, how will I know if he's been honest with me? He's like, when Varney left, he's like, don't do that. Trust what I say to you. Never question me in front of anybody else. Whatever, ask only me in private any questions. But I have two law firms on standby who work for me as well. So when Varney tells me something, I check with both of those separate law firms. That way I know everyone is being honest. Okay, so you will have access to Varney plus the two additional law firms. I said, not two extra ones. Ain't that about that bitch? He also tells Kimmie, look, I don't have time to be soft with you. I'm dying. You have a lot to learn. I have a lot to show you, a lot to teach you for you to run this shit. So I may come out harsh. I can't miss words. I may snap at you or whatever, but I'm trying to help you get to it. So please don't take no offense. To me, I feel like I like them as a couple. If they just get to know each other, they could be a strong pair. If Horace wasn't dying and he just had Kira as a girl, it could be a dynamic dude. Oh, okay, anyway. So again, I'm gonna put your sister and your friend on my wheel. You safe. Y'all go to the house. Okay, go to the house and see stuff because I'm here and I'm dying, but I'm gonna try to live because seeing their faces made me want to live. Now I'm dying though, but I don't know. So we send all of them to the house. Okay, boom, pow, pow. Now we have, who was it? They go to the house. So now Kimmie been to the house like once or twice, but she's never been in the daytime. So just her first time seeing it in the daytime, in the light, in this grand. This is a huge, huge estate. She see all the stuff. She see the other houses. She finds out that the whole family, all the families live on all this land. Now we not right next door. But we have all this. It's like 8 blocks, 8 blocks worth of land, and everyone has their own block, basically. Okay, but on the same, property. Anyway, so the driver right here, that's Mariah Carey's ex-boyfriend in real life. Okay, Brian Tanaka. Google him. Okay, Brian Tanaka. I call that me and Mariah Carey's ex-boyfriend. My brain. He the driver, but he also worked for Jews. But he know he can't trust Jews. Jews also have dirt on him. So everyone that Jews has working for him, he's basically blackmailing it. Okay. And Mariah Carey's boyfriend shot. I don't wanna work for Jews. Okay. I know I can't trust him. We should work together. You help me, I help you. He's a nice guy. Okay, he ain't a horrible guy or whatever. So the house, They meet all the staff, all the cooks, maids, chauffeurs, the everybody. Okay, so they're like, oh my god, this is a nice house. It's so great. We got food and horses and stables in our own rooms, our own bathrooms or whatever. Horace actually also gave her own credit card. Okay, gave her own debit card for accounts. Okay, and they're like, what? Now the whole time she like, oh my god, I don't know if this is real. I don't know. She's taking it all in. Running like, girl, let's get this money. Okay, it is what it is. Trust what it is and be fine. Sylvia's sister, she just had my own room, my own bed, my own stuff. I can't believe it. So they see the house, they see their rooms. Because they give her credit card, her debit card, they go shopping at boutiques, okay, and they also went to the bank. Child, Kimmie said, I want to know like how much money's in this account, like what my access is. I don't know, and she's not doing it in a let's rob him kind of way. She's like, I just don't know what nothing is. Are these clothes paid for? Do I have them? What do I do? Okay, so when they get some clothes together, the boutiques, they go to the bank. Okay. So yeah, oh hey, Mrs. Mallory, this is your account. We're here for you all the time. How can we help you? Yeah, I wanted to know like how much is in my account. Oh, in your checking, there's $1.5 million. And in the savings, it is 1.7. I said, bitch, what? That's 2.2 mil between the two accounts. Okay. She's like, oh, and those are like in me and my husband's name, right? She's like, no, these are in your name only. It's a solo account, not tied to anyone else. You can do what you want with it. No one else can touch it. It's yours, yours, yours. Okay. She was like, oh, mine. Now, Rain, old crazy ass, said, you know what? We want cash. Yeah, 10 and 10s and 20s. First of all, you cannot get 2.2 mil in 10s, and why not get 50s and 100s? I'm just saying, get cashier checks. Anyway, she said, no, we don't want cash. Like, no. I want to open up 2 other accounts. I want one for my sister, one for Rain, and put half a mil in each. I was like, and her point was, there's no point in me having 2.2. Ain't no point. Okay. Put half of it for my sister, half in the Rain, so that way they're both financially secure. Because you can't look. I mean, could I blow five? I wouldn't blow 500,000, but I could quickly spend 100K. I could. I would pay like 30,000 in my little debts. Okay, that's done. Okay, clear that out. I would pay, I would buy a house, I would buy a car, furnish it all, and then yeah, that's 100 grand right there. Yeah, yeah. But that's more than 100 because the house gonna cost them. I can spend a cool 2,500,000 on a paid out house, a paid out car, little 25,000 in little debt, not much debt, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Regular bills. So yeah, I could do that, and I will put the rest up, and then have a regular job or open a business or whatever, and be good. But I could for sure be great with half men. Okay, so I like Kimmie's idea to give them enough money to get them started off right. Okay, cool. Girl, thank you for the money. Okay, now it was all great at the bank. Oh, girl, thank you, girl. Yes, at the house though. After the shopping and stuff and whatnot. Okay, Rain, they look, girl, you is really a businesswoman. Like you have that mind frame. I am a hood bitch. Okay, I don't want your money. I'm gonna give it back because I want to own and raise and earn my own money. I want the club. With the club, she's like, yes, I want the club. Can't you just have Forrest give it to you? She's like, no, because he don't own it. Dorinda, who's dead, who they killed, owns the club. And Rain wants to find a way to get the club for herself because like, I know how to run it. I know how to treat the girls, okay, and I think I can do a great job. And I'm like, look, she wants to own a business. It may be a stripping, it's a business nonetheless, okay. But even her realizing this is your thing, and I love you, friend. But if I just take your money, what am I gonna do? Okay, I don't want. I want to be in this life in some kind of way. Okay, so it's fine. She also brings up in Kimmie wants to send her sister away. It's not safe here. I can't protect her really or whatever like that. So I think I want to convince her to go to college. Okay, because if she's in college, away from this is fine by me. Okay, I said, girl, that's good. Now look, we then see because all the people pissed off, they meet up with gay lawyer. Bernie is it Vernie. I kept calling him gay lawyer in my notes because I could not think of his name at first. I kept putting gay lawyer. So everybody else meets with gay lawyer, okay, Varney. And they're all like, who is this girl? Why do we know? How did you let it happen? You set up the wedding. You did blah, 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 blah. Why did we not know? And that's some bullshit or whatever. We don't like it. He like, look, I found out the same day y'all did. I didn't have time to warn y'all. And then Charles said, he tried to warn me. I was like, because remember, no one here in the family know that Barney and Charles be fucking or was, okay? So him, they like, hi, why, how you tell what happened? You know, just ignore it or whatever. Look, at the end of the day, yes, they married. Y'all can't touch her. You can't kill her because of the will. She is not the new boss. That's what it is. We have to deal with it, okay? He wants to add her sister and friend, her two friends, Angel and Rain. We'll get to add in 1 second. He wants to add them to his will so that they're protected. Okay. What? That is crazy. I can't believe that. Oh, also, he also reduced y'all shares of the company by 10%. What? Our money at first, oh, it's only 10%. He said no, 10% each, not 10% total, 10% each. What? Meaning they all get a monthly, allowance based on their shares in the company. Them being reduced by 10%, they all now have less money coming in monthly out the blue. Now, Mallory and Roy and really Charles aren't like piss. They're upset. But Olivia crazy ass, what I can't because she running out of money. Okay, they're all upset, but she wants and needs the money. Now, gay brother Charles, I don't care. I don't care. Whatever, I'm going out tonight. Let me know how you're gonna fix it. Believe me, out of it or whatever. I have things to do. He don't because girl, he probably high. He might be high, but again, she like, look, we have to talk to the lawyer. Okay, he knows stuff. Let's not jump off the ledge with stuff because they said, well, can we sue him? Meaning Horace, can we sue him? Can we say he's incompetent? That he's delusional? Like it's a mental issue? He said no. The reason he had them do a mental wellness check before all of this, he crossed every T, dotted every I to be sure y'all could not contest at all. It's legit. It is what it is. That's it. Okay. I can try to find a loophole, but ain't no loopholes right now. We have to just handle it. Okay. So it was like whatever. Now we then see, Charles go to his house and run not because they still banging. Okay, in the bed and all that stuff. Going with it. Bam. So again, there's still a secret because Horace don't like gay people. Horace is gay. He's bisexual. Because Horace like Angel. But again, because Horace to everybody else, he don't like gay people. They don't want Varney does not want anyone to know that he's gay, let alone he's gay and he's fucking their son. Okay, that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. So they're still secretly banging and whatever. The crazy part is Charles treats Varney like trash. Like he don't even like Varney. Varney was have really good penis. Okay, because Charles still bangs him, but girl, it's so mean. Okay, but Varney accepts it. Okay, I'm here, boo. We can do it. I know you be an asshole towards me, but let's do it or whatever. Will I ever be enough for you? And Charles said, no. I'm like, why are you so mean? So Charles is so like, girl, bye. I don't care. He's very mean to Varney. And Varney knows that. But Varney accepts it. But this time, because Charles says, no, you would never be nothing. No, girl, get up. Girl, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed to get some rest now to have more fun and sex later on. I was like, now I have more sex later on. What are you doing? So that pisses Varney off. So Varney pissed off. What? What you mean? No, I'm not. So I would never be enough. Why do you keep treating me this way? It's some bullshit. I am upset with you. Okay? How could you do this to me? No. I said, Varney, he don't like you. As handsome as you is, as good as the sex may be, bitch. Okay, all of that, he doesn't care. Okay, matter of fact, wait, I gotta send something to myself because I forgot. So they round there fussing in the room. Okay. And they're not paying any attention to anything going on anywhere else. But then, hold on, Barney gets dressed and he's walking out the room. And as he's walking out the room, you hear Charles saying, whatever, Barney. You already fucked me, Barney. Whatever, get out, Barney. And I was like, that's just not nice, or whatever. Well, outside in the hallway, Barney runs into Roy. Because for some reason, Roy then popped up over to Charles' house, which he never does, okay? And he's like, did I just hear what I think I heard? Like, are you fucking my brother? You're gay? Y'all are nasty. He's going off upset, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you can't, I can't believe it. Charles, like, what are you doing here? Why are you at my house? For what and for why? Get out. Leave. Which makes Barney ask Charles, did you call him over here? Like, did you actually call him over here to like catch us? Did you try to expose me? Is that what happened? Is that what you? If I promise you, if you set me up to, get caught, I'm gonna get you, bitch. I'm trying to add. So there you go. Ugh, I tried to send myself a file and I can't, and that makes me so upset. Why am I an MP4? Hold on, y'all. I know I should not be doing this, but I'm trying to send the video of them fussing because it was a funny part that I can't download it. It was so aggravating. Anyway, but again, Varney's upset because he's now basically outed. You know what I'm saying? He is not a secret anymore. He can't hide it anymore. What will I do from now on anymore? And I hope no one tells the family because again, my whole bread and butter is being the attorney for your family. There you go. And if your brother, who don't like it, he will either tell on me and let your daddy know, I'll lose my job. And I don't know what else I may lose. I don't want to lose you. But did you set me up? And I swear to God, for the first time, we did see like a more I'm trying to multitask. We do see a more angry side of Varney. He is not as mild mannered. He may beat somebody's ass. We just don't know whose. And he like, I didn't tell no, but no, I didn't call him over here. That wasn't me. Nigga, what you gonna do? Give me your phone. Let me see your phone. I'm not giving you my phone because his point is, I feel like you played me, nigga, and I don't like it. I'm upset. I'm pissed. So he leave the house, right? He didn't leave the house. He go outside. His car tires is flat. Who flattened my tires? Who did that? I don't know. He like, motherfucker. I know this nigga did. So he's cussing and fussing. We find out who's out in a garage is Roy. So he like, oh, you cussing at me? You talking about me? No, sir. No. I was talking to the car. No, I think you mean me. I now know your secret. You my bitch now because I will tell my daddy. I will tell my daddy. I will get you in trouble. It'll be all your fault. You will get fired because he don't like gay people. That's on you. Okay, you've been lying this whole time. You've known more stuff. You've probably been helping out my brother. And I own you now. Matter of fact, I need you to say, I'm your bitch. I said, now what now? Now the whole time we know Roy is insane. Okay. But Roy now feeling like he has Varney under control. He said, I need you to say, I'm your bitch. I'm your bitch! I'm your bitch! I said, that was only a little 4-second clip of it. Watching Varney scream, I'm your bitch. Say it louder. I'm your bitch. Say it louder. I'm yo. I said, Tyler, you will never beat these allegations if you out here playing with people and have grown men yelling at each other and have one grown gay man yelling at another straight man. Yo. I said, girl, I laughed my ass off the whole time. It was like, why would you? I'm your bitch! I'm your bitch! Girl, anyway. Now we do see that on Charles and Roy discuss it. Because Charles say, Roy, I'm telling you, leave Ronnie alone. Okay? He like, man, I ain't whatever. He gay. He a fruit. I don't care. He like, I'm telling you, like, if Barney has a mean streak in him, you should not ignore it. I'm telling you now, don't underestimate him because Barney, for the most part, has been this buttoned up lawyer, oh so professional, do what I'm told, but Charles knows him in a different way. Okay, because they've been fucking. So you're like, I'm telling you, man, don't ignore him. Okay, you can't avoid. He has a mean streak if you fuck with him, and I'm forewarning you to cut it the fuck out. And Charlie, man, whatever. I ain't worried. Okay, all right, Roy. When Varney beat your ass, I would love to see it. Okay, now then, we did see Mallory. Mallory has met up with a stripper. Okay, now she met her last season. Was trying to pay her to get information on Kimmie before she knew who Kimmie was. And so now that Kimmie is her, because Kimmie is Mallory's mother-in-law. Yeah, because she's Mallory's mother-in-law, and she's the boy's step girl. Anyway, but Mallory has now paid the hooker lady, the hooker stripper lady, some money to give information about Kimmie. Okay, so Mallory's mouth this season, insane. When she told the girl, you smell like you want to be alone, your box get beat up for dollars. I was like, what? Mallory, she was cutting everybody up all 8 episodes or whatever. Okay. Anyway, hooker look, I know Kimmie, I don't like Kimmie or whatever. Jews is our pimp. Okay, Jews work with the judge. You know what I'm saying? We get in trouble. The judge gets us off, puts us under the care of Jews. Jews then pimps us out and have us working at the club, which Kimmie did not know. I'm sorry, which Mallory did not. So Mallory now knows, oh, so Jules is a pimp. So Jules is who hooked my husband up with Kimmie. Jules is trafficking people. Girl, yes. Okay, he trafficked Kimmie's sister. So she's getting all the info on Jules, which she did not know. So when she meets with Jules, did she meet with Jules? I think she did, because she found out he was following her, met up with him and said, nigga, you up here trafficking people? Like, really? That's what you're doing here? That's what we're doing? Why would you do that? Okay, you're dumb. I know it all. Okay? Don't touch the girl who told me. She's now my eyes and ears in the club, okay? And it's some bullshit. I don't like you now. You're more, you on my list, okay? Because you fucked up. My husband fucked up. I am having to fix y'all issues because you're up there trafficking and pimping hoes for no damn reason. So she then meets up with Varney. She also meets up a little bit with Olivia too, because Varney and her at a restaurant. Olivia there is what on a different date. Olivia gets she has a drinking problem. She gets drunk. She gets pissed at her young tenderoni. So now she wants them to take her home. But we see because Roy told Mallory, Varney fucking Charles. Varney's gay. Fucking my brother. So she now knows. She tells Varney she knows. And you're free now to be open and out. And what I can't. I can't because Horace is a gay basher. So I can't really be myself. So for me, this is very uncomfortable that anyone know my secrets and I want to keep it in house. She was like, girl, Roy gonna tell. Okay? Please believe Roy will let everyone know you fucking his brother. Okay, just get ready for it. It's gonna happen. So when Olivia walk up, their mama, she thinking, oh, Barney is fucking Olivia. I mean, it's fucking Mallory. I don't like it. Okay? So she tried to get Barney to take her home. She tries to fuck Barney. She's trying to, I was like, girl, read the room, mama, read the room, Olivia. But Mallory realized something's going on, so she then goes in the house, like, girl, go to bed. Okay, Barney, let's go, leave it alone. Olivia feels pissed. Oh, she had been cock blocking. She calls Roy, your wife fucking Barney. He like, no, he ain't. He ain't fucking my wife. He fucking Charles. What? My son. So now Roy knows, Mallory knows, Olivia knows. Olivia then calls Charles to let Charles know that she knows you fucking Barney. That's a big nigga, and he's gay. Oh, I can't believe it. So basically, the girl all around the world. So we did a scene with the brothers, okay, meaning Horace and Norman. I call him Beyonce Daddy. Well, Beyonce ex daddy, because that's Richard Lawson. Anyway, but again, Horace, this whole this whole season, he's really in the hospital. He also, because Sylvie, Kimmie's sister, says, I heard about this treatment. I've been looking it up. It's in maybe some Thailand or whatever, but it can probably help you. And so we gonna go there as well, but we ain't there yet. So he's sick in the hospital or whatever. So Norman, his brother, come to see him. Cute little scene, okay? We have never really got them in a standalone, this conversational scene. They usually always up here fussing and whatnot. Child, Norman said, I came by to see you. For what, nigga? Why you here? What you want? I said, what do you want, Norman? So Norman wants to say, hey, growing up, daddy loved you. He cherished you. He didn't give no fuck about me. Okay? I was the other kid. You was the main kid or whatever. He was so mean to me and loved you. And it's some bullshit. Okay? And I would cover up for you like when you did this or you did that. You scratched the car, whatever little shit he did or whatever. I would say I did it so that you wouldn't get in trouble, okay? And it's some bullshit. Oh, you want a pat on the back, nigga? You want to feel good because of how daddy treated you all them years ago, okay? You want to guilt trip me? Man, fuck you, okay? Just like daddy hated you, I hate you too. I said, Horace, when I thought maybe they can get on the same playing field, Horace said, fuck you. I don't like you. You only my brother by blood. Think I don't like you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Your wife. Your hair. Okay. Your suit. Your car. You can't guilt trip me. Okay. You nigga, you evil and I am too. Okay. So what? Daddy was big. So what? I don't care. Yeah, I know he loved me more than you. Nigga, fuck you. Okay. But what about you, nigga? You fucked Olivia behind my back. I said, oh, the Horace know that Olivia, his wife, well, ex-wife, and his brother, Norman, had a whole affair. Okay. Is one of the kids his? Are we sure that Roy and Charles is Horace's children? Or they're not? What if they're his brothers? We don't know. Okay. Anyway. But y'all was fucking up behind my back. That was some bullshit. You then tried to take my company from me. He said, well, no. I did fuck Olivia a long time ago. It did happen, but I did not try and take the company. Okay, I tried to give it back because you was on some bullshit. Okay, but I look, you dying, nigga. I hope because you dying, you would have a little bit of heart. Okay, a little bit. Okay, I just want I. Okay, he said, look. Just like daddy, I will be the man I am until the day I die. Okay? I don't like you. Get out my face. Okay? If you thought me dying would change me, it did not. It reminded me I don't have a heart. Okay? But fuck you. Fuck Jules. I know you and Jules is one of them girls at that club. I know y'all partner with so and so and so and so. I know the judge, I know all of it. The judge helping y'all, the girl prostitutes, the club, the money. I know all of it. You're going to jail. Felonies. And in Daddy will, the will say if anyone has a felony, they get nothing. And I have the proof of what you're doing. So that's when you get nothing. Okay? Get out of my face. I said, well, damn, honey. Horace left no fuck you was unheard. He said in no shape or form do I care about you. I don't care that I'm dying. Okay, I'ma die hating you. Okay, I'ma die letting you know I hate you. I don't care. Okay, leave me alone. I'm telling immediately. Okay, so because Norman now knows, damn, if he tell, if there's evidence of what I did, I'm gonna lose it all. He meets up with Jules and say, hey, we gotta handle this shit. Okay. He said, look, let me handle. He's like, nah, I'ma handle the judge. Okay. That's all. Child, this man went to see the judge, blew up the judge and his wife. I said, and that was not quietly. When Jules said, do it quietly, he went to visit the judge and the judge's wife for dinner. Okay. Now, Judge was nervous the whole time because he know the brothers is crazy. And you ain't here for no reason at nighttime, at dinner time, whatever. Now, my wife don't know shit. Okay. She don't know nothing. I didn't tell nobody. I ain't said nothing. It's fine. Okay, Judge, cool. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna leave. Norman leaves the house, but leaves a little box. The wife then say, oh, is he gone already? He left a box here. Bitch, the box explodes, blows the whole house up. I was like, no. So Norman then took the judge and the wife. I was like, now why would we do that? Girl, well, okay. I guess so. So to Norman, he like, I'm kind of in the clear because the judge was a connection to me that I don't want, I don't need. Okay, now let's move on to Angel. So, and again, I am combining 8 episodes in one review. Okay, I had to move around things here and there to tell a cohesive story to y'all because y'all may not watch the show. Y'all can watch me. Anyway, Angel, who was in jail. Now, remember last season, Angel, who was, the friends of the people. Okay, he's friends with Kimmie. He's friends with Rain and whatnot. And when Kimmie stole that car, they had the old white man in the back seat who was like having a stroke or something or whatever, but she did not know he was back there. The man ended up dying. So the car was left in the parking lot or whatever. So remember, Angel went to the car, but the police end up popping up and arresting Angel. Okay, but no one knows this because all this time, girl, we didn't have weddings and marriages and threats and all this shit. So Angel locked up, but Jews know. Okay, now Mariah Carey's boyfriend knows as well, but he ain't said shit yet because he can't. He wasn't trustworthy at that point in time. But Jews know he in there. Horace is looking for Angel because they want to protect Angel. Horace does know that somebody was arrested for the car. He don't know that it's Angel. Okay, so Horace do say, look, to protect Kimmie, whoever got caught with the car, just handle them, kill them or whatever. It's fine by me. I don't care because that way it won't get back to Kimmie. Okay, he then calls the person who daddy was and whatnot. Say, hey, I know you, Negro. Look, my wife ain't no. Okay, you don't want to cross me. Leave it be, bitch. Do say find out, leave it be. Okay. So when Jews go to the jail trying to threaten Angel that, hey, let me know what's going on with Kimmie and with Norman and the Norman, with Kimmie and with Horace. Okay. I need all the information, bitch. Okay, because you want me to deport you? Is you even a resident here? Is you legal here? I don't know. We can deport you back to Guatemala or wherever. Okay, Puerto Rico, the Dominican, wherever you from. Okay, and if not, if you have a son, okay, a little girlfriend, what about them? And Jews is being Jews, trying to use information to threaten people, to force them to do what he wants them to do, to have them understand. Angel said, man, look, fuck you. Okay, we not under your thumb anymore. We're free. I ain't do shit but walk past the car. So I'm gonna get out. Okay, I didn't steal no car. I walked past the car. And when I walked past it and I seen on a sick person, I tried to help. And the police put up. Okay, I didn't do nothing. And because Horace has already called and told the dead man's son or whoever family, look, let it go. He ain't no let him go, let him out. But he said that so that way they can get out and get killed, not knowing it's Angel. Okay. Okay. So he said, man, forget you. I ain't telling you shit. Okay. And if you want to hurt my son, what about your wife, your daughter? Mm-hmm. If my kid can get touched, we can touch your kid too. Lawyer, phone call, get me out of here. Okay, I ain't doing shit. Ah, ah, ah. I ain't your bitch. Okay, I ain't your bitch. I'm your bitch, father. I'm your bitch. Not today.
Not on my watch.
I don't have to tell you nothing. Okay, give me my phone call and my lawyer. Which pisses Jews off? Oh, you gonna mention my kid, my daughter? Okay, I'm gonna send dirty cop to go kill your child. I said, now why would you say out loud? Why would you say that out loud, Jews? The Jews said, I'm gonna send this crazy cop who kill to kill your child. Okay. Oh no, okay. I'll let you know what I know. He said, no, too late. Okay. So we see Angel gets released from jail. Okay. He get released. We see, Rain, who's riding around with Mariah Carey's boyfriend, hears, oh, we think Angel dead. What you mean? Because when Angel leaves the jail, Angel walking to the bus stop, okay, minding his business. Someone pulls up and shoots all the people at the bus stop, and we see Angel on the ground under the dead people, dead. Okay, it was like 4 people that was shot, and Angel was underneath the dead people, but Angel looked dead too. So, they didn't shot you, didn't kill 4 innocent people to kill one person. A drive-by, I guess so. But again, because now Horace, it's like, oh my God, because someone told Kimmie Angel got locked up. So Kimmie then told Horace, Angel got locked up for the car. Oh my God, I gotta stop for killing because we think you're gonna get killed. When Horace called Drew, said, why didn't you tell me that it was Angel who was the person locked up? Why did you not tell me, bitch? Oh, I didn't know. You knew. I can't trust you. Fuck you, Jules. Get off my phone. Because again, Jules knew Horace was looking for Angel. Okay. So we then see Angel ain't dead. Okay. Angel ended up getting toppled over by the people who got shot. And he's I just laid and played dead. It was bullets. I was like, I'm alive. If I lay here under the dead people, they'll leave me alone. And I'm not dead no more. Okay, leave me be, bitch. So, but people think he's dead. Kimmie think he's dead. Rain think he's dead. Horace think he's dead. And Horace does not know how to tell Kimmie yet what happened. Okay? Okay. In the meantime, in between time, Rain then told Kimmie, I heard them say he dead. And technically, he only got shot at. Okay? So Kimmie then thinks, oh my God. And they say Horace did it? Because that's what the Jules told Crazy Cop. Crazy Cop told Alex Alex said it around Rain. Rain told Kimmie. So it's a whole bunch of miscommunication, a case telephone, okay, whatever. Kimmie then thinks if he killed Angel, and he like Angel, he can kill me too. He can kill me, Rain, and Mouth. So we gotta go. We gotta go. You can't be here, bitch. Let's go. So Kimmie wants to escape. Okay, and she's escaping. It was so let's get in the car. They're driving off fast. They then like crash through a ditch, and then who pops up? Horace. He's like, what are you doing? What's going on? He pops up with who? With Angel. Okay, because Angel went to Horace's child hospital room and said, I'm not dead. You try to kill me, but bitch, I'm alive. Okay. Now at least everyone knows the truth. Let's get to everybody doing dumb shit. Okay, we see Roy. Roy is at the strip club. Okay, because remember, Horace is leaving to go to Tibet or Thailand or some Timbuktu to try this new cancer medication thing to get him hopefully well. He could still die. He might live, but it's a chance. Okay, if I'm gonna live, let me go try to live somewhere. Let me go try to fix myself. So Horace is leaving after this to go get better and whatnot. We see Roy. Okay, Roy has took his ass down to the strip club. I hope it, girl. I'm gonna make sure no energy. Okay, everybody naked. Roy is down there fucking now the same stripper who Mallory paid for info is who he ends up fucking. I'm like, girl, what's going on? Okay, and the fact that he is a multi-million-dollar man, he out there fucking strippers. Okay, at a stripper anyway. I don't care. But Roy now likes this girl. Okay, why? Because she's a little bit mean. Yeah, daddy. You be good, daddy. Oh my god, daddy. When I'm girl, so aggravating or whatever. So he's banging strippers. Okay, and at this and they're talking, she know Kimmie. I know Kimmie. I can't stand that bitch. Daddy. I don't like Kimmie, daddy. She met some new man, some old man that's rich, and she out of here. I can't. I'm mad, daddy. So Roy is upset. He's pissy because Kimmie, who I had, is now fucking. Even though she's not fucking her daddy, is with my daddy. So I'm upset. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. So he goes to Horace's house. Okay, this night, and he's pissed. He's fussing and not tussling. He's fussing with Kimmie. And he said to Kimmie, man, fuck you, fuck my daddy. I can't wait for him to die so I can piss on his grave. Oh, really? Horace hears it. Okay. Horace said, hey, security, hold him down and I'm weak. Beat his ass. Horace then pisses on Roy. I was like, no. But yes, okay. Because Horace said, I heard you talking about pissing on my grave. Okay. And since that's what you want to do, you want to get pissy, well, let's get pissy. And child had security beat him up, and he pulled his pants down. Okay, and he pissed the child. He flooded the flood. I said, "Oh, Roy is a pissy mess." Okay, he had to walk home pissy. He had to take his clothes off, whatever, take a bath. And then Mallory came like, why your clothes? You pissing yourself? Why you stink? He's like, no, my daddy pissed on me. Bitch, Horace pissing on Roy was the joy I never knew I needed. Okay. I'm like, Tyler, where do you get this stuff from? Tyler, why do you do this? What are you doing, Tyler? I was have y'all like the video? Look, y'all take 30 good seconds, okay, and like the video now. Just because this is a pre-recorded video, don't mean I don't have to like the video, okay? Like the video and subscribe. Anyway, So we also see, where is that? Rain. Rain went to the strip club. Rain, if you think about it, where Rain at? Rain, right in the middle of blue hair. Ever since Rain came into Kimmie's life, all of Rain's decisions have fucked Kimmie up in some kind of way. Rain got wrapped up in Angel drug dealing shit, which Kimmie got involved in. That's how they got arrested, caught up with Jules. Okay. Rain want her ass done. Damn near died. Okay, which again got Angel. I'm sorry, got Kimmie caught up with the bullshit. So now that Rain's out the hospital, Rain went to the strip club looking for T.S. Madison's character. Is it called? I think it's called. I forgot what her name was, but she's the T.S. who plays the booty enhanced lady. Okay, and so it's Rain, and then it's Mariah Carey's boyfriend, who find her at a hotel room, and she's still up here plumping up ass. Okay, and I was like, Lord, not them still plumping up ass. So she's like, you almost killed me, bitch. Okay, I have to wear garments now because my ass is dead because of what you did to me, and you ain't nothing. Okay, and my driver here, and we don't like it, we upset. Okay, and they get to fight. So I'm like, Rain, first of all, why would you fight Maddie? Child, they fighting up in here, and I mean a street fight. Okay, and because TS is now winning, Alex, who was Mariah Carey, and the fact that Rain kept calling him Japanese, I said that is so who what? Because he's Japanese, black, and maybe Dutch or whatever. Girl, what? But he then shoots and kills T.S. Madison's character to protect Rain. He then kills the stripper girl as well. They let the young girl live with the black curly hair. They let her live because she was, innocent, like 18 or whatever. And they pay her and she goes away. But now he like, see, now we in this together. I didn't kill some folk. I know you didn't kill some folk or whatever. You can trust me now. I don't know you Japanese. I was like, to stop saying that. Okay, stop it. Now, separate from that, that's another bad decision because you have now committed a murder. A murder, Rain, because you upset. Okay, you upset. So then at the house, Sylvie is at the house. Okay, Sylvie has now met a stable boy. Okay, who we then find out is Jules' son, his teenage son, but whatever. Okay, from a previous marriage. Okay, so she like, where is Sylvie? Have y'all seen Sylvie? Where is Sylvie? Oh, she out on the ranch with the porkers and the stable. What? Oh my God. So Rain goes running to find Sylvie. Okay, she hears sexual noises and she assumes, oh my God, someone's raping Sylvie. I was like, who goes to rape first? Like, the fact that her life is so hard and it's been so horrible. If you hear pleasurable sex noises, you think, oh, someone's being raped. She literally, runs to the barn, sees them doing it, pulls them off her, get off of her, gets a pitchfork, okay, throws him off the balcony, and now he down there bleeding. I said, bitch, what? First of all, I was like, it's not like she heard Sylvie saying, no, wait, stop. She heard pleasurable, yes, yes, give it to me noises. There was no fighting, there was no screaming, there was no yelling, there was no stop, stop, stop. Why would you think he was raping her? And without asking any questions, as they're both saying, wait, 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 wait. Even Sylvie saying, wait, wait, wait. Rain impulsively grabs the pitchfork and, pushes him off the bed. I said, girl, he was raping you. He wasn't raping me, bitch. He wasn't raping me. Oh, he wasn't? No, bitch. So now Rain has killed Jules' son on Horace's land. Cold little boy laying down there. I said, Lord, gee. I was like, see, rain is the true definition of you can't bring everyone with you when you make it because rain keeps making desperate, stupid, impulsive decisions that affects everyone around her. And she always then has to ask someone else for help to get her out of the bullshit. I said, what? And when Sylvie came down, I said, oh my God, I can't do this. Sylvie left. I'm going in the house. Okay? I am in the house because I can't. You pushing. Girl, she then drags his body behind the wall so he's not just out in the open bleeding. I said, bitch, what? Rain has to go. She do. Like she's death and destruction and bad ass jobs. And it's no. Because I was like, why? One, why would you try to fight T.S. Madison? You're gonna lose that fight every time. Which meant he then went on a killing spree. Pow, pow, they all gotta go. Okay, you hear someone having consensual, pleasurable sex, you assume, oh, she must be getting raped. Let me kill him. And you hear her say, no, stop, no, which means pause, bitch. Ask the question. Anyway. Now, Charles also was at the strip club. Everyone is at the fucking strip club, okay? Charles is around there in the bathroom because one of the stripper men recognized him. Like, that's the same dude was here with all that money and had that car. Now, remember, in season 1, he went to the strip club, picked up a stripper, okay, fucked them in the bathroom and whatnot. And the stripper stole his car. And the stripper got shot and killed and died in that same car. So you already have bad luck with strippers in this club. Why would you even think to fuck anyone there? Okay? So Charles is in the strip club in the bathroom doing coke with a stripper. I don't want any drugs, let alone strip club bathroom drugs. Okay. Anyway, so Sherman is trying to set him up to have him take him home, so he can rob him. Bam, bam, boom, pow, pow. Okay. So Charles is stupid. He's doing the drugs, whatever. He brings him home. He brings a random stripper to his home. Why would you not go to a hotel? Stop bringing folk to your house. That is stupid. That is dumb. But Charles also makes dumb, idiotic decisions that don't work. Okay. So, due to the house, oh, this is a nice house. Oh, look at your closet. Now, Barney pops up. Like, what's going on? Charles, like, Barney, get out. I'm for the fucking dude, get out. Blah, blah, blah. The whole time, the man is casing the joint. Okay, shoes, wallets, watches, this and that, where the camera's at. He's scoping it out to tell his homeboys what to do in the morning time. Okay, so stripper there, they do it. Okay, because he dumb. The next morning, he like, all right, man, get out. Oh no, man, I can stay a little bit. No, 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 no. You gotta get out my house, on the back. But Charles is in the bed, like laid out, like, oh yeah, get out. You should leave. I'm like, put that man out your house, Charles. Stop being so lazy and so dumb. Okay. When you don't know that man, if you're telling him to leave, he said no, shoot at him, get him out of there. But no, Charles lays in the bed. He said, no, I'm going to front. You sleep, leave it alone. You get to sleep. I'm going to front. What? He like, no, man, get out. But Charles does not get up out of his bed to make sure the stranger he fucked last night leaves. Varney comes up to the house because that's what he does. Fine boy there. What are you doing here, bitch? Get out, okay? So now Varney, Superman, Charles, who done it? Okay, he like, nigga, why is you in the bed? He need to get out, and you need to get up and come to the office, okay? Even though Charles told him to get out. He's like, I told you to get out. He's like, well, he didn't leave. He's like, no, you can't tell my guest to leave. No, matter of fact, now, the man, you can stay. Franny, you can leave. Again, him being mean and spiteful to Varney just because. He like, I mean, look, get up. You have to come to the office. We have a best friend meeting. You have to come. Stop bullshitting. But no, Charles being an asshole to Varney. Nope, I ain't doing it. You get out. He gonna stay. He said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't know why I tried with you. I don't know why I even attempt to care about your ass. I'm leaving. I'm done. Fuck you. He leaves. Okay. So Charles stayed sleep in the bed with a stranger at his house. What happens? Stranger lets in the robbers to do what? To rob Charles. Okay. Masked men in the house. Robbery. They fighting, beating people up or whatever. Charles fights back. Charles ends up shooting and killing the three people. The stripper he fucked. Okay. And the two guys who came in there. There was one guy who was outside who works for Jules at the strip club, is off-duty cop who hears the gunfire, he pulls off, he leaves. Because you know why? They all dead. Anyway. Charles freaked out. Why? Because he has now shot and killed three men in his house. And again, if anyone in the family gets a felony, you lose your money. So he's panicking. Oh my God. Oh, I can't call the police. Felony. I can't call anyone for help. Felony. He calls Barney. Barney ignores his call because you just kicked Barney out. Said fuck you and put him out for some stranger danger, whatever. So I'm done. So I'm happy Barney did not, you know what I'm saying, do that. He then calls Roy. Like, Roy, brother, I'm getting robbed. Man, I know, man, that bitch robbing us. Roy's so preoccupied. He not getting the Charles saying, someone just robbed me. I need you to come over. I got robbed. But again, Charles also does not say, someone broke in my house and robbed me and I killed some people. He's saying it in a panic way. I got robbed. I got robbed. And he's like, yeah, man, I know. I mean, look, you want me, all right, fuck you. And so no one takes Charles serious. And he has three dead bodies on the floor. And we see him just kind of get up and he walks away. Okay, boom. Now, the meeting at the office. Again, 8 episodes. I'm wrapping 8 hours or so up in a little over an hour. Okay, so this whole season kind of went from Kimmie marrying Horace in episode 1 to Kimmie going to the office to run the company. Okay, so everything kind of leads up to that, and how these itty things in between can knock everything off. Remember, Norman didn't kill a judge and his wife. Rain has now killed two people in the hotel room. Jules' son. Okay, they thought Angel was dead, but he's alive. Even Jules still think Angel's dead. Only Kimmie, Horace, and Rain know he's alive. Just all this shit happened within the span of 2 or 3 days. Anyway, so at the office, Kimmie looks great. She's a boss ass bitch. Okay, it's a mandatory meeting where they all think Kimmie is dumb hooker that can rule over. Okay, she's dumb. We can play with her, whatever. I don't care. Blah 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 blah. And when Mallory say, "I'm be nice to her," I'm gonna hate being nice to her. But I'm gonna be nice to her just to play nice or whatever because I'm a bitch and I'm gonna hate her. So Kimmie comes late. As Horace said, make them wait. Don't get there early. Don't be on time. Make them wait. You're the boss. Okay. They'll hate it, but it's great. Okay. And she look. Come on now, white suit, pink coat. Okay. Oh, we're so happy to have you join us here, Kimmie. Join you. I'm going to lead you. And yes, my name is Kimmie. Everyone people call me Mrs. Bellery. She's letting her presence, her power. Like, no, you're not going to treat me like the hooker Kimmie. No, I am Mrs. Bellery. Everyone call me Mrs. Bellery. Okay. I'm not joining anything. I'm leading you now. I'm the COO, bitch. Okay. Where's my office? Okay. Roy, show me to my office. Okay. I don't have time for the bullshit. Leave me alone, ho. Now, everyone's like, oh, okay. Now, even Olivia said, oh, the bitch has teeth. Yes, she does. So again, they thought, oh, she's a nobody. She's stupid. We don't care. So a lot kind of happened. She kind of, had Roy around there. I didn't feel like getting seen each time with my girl, whatever. So, she looked good in the meeting with everybody. Okay, I don't care. Okay. And when Mallory said to Jules, oh, Kimmie stronger than I thought she would be. But breaking bitches is my pleasure. I said, well, damn, no matter what do that. So again, Horace is out the country now getting help for his cancer. He can see shit on the cameras or whatever. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. So we see Roy and Kimmie talking. First of all, okay. Um, if I hate you. Okay. If you piss me off, I will fire you. Okay, I've been spending all this time with your daddy, who do everything better than you. I know all of the ways the company works. Okay, so fuck you. Okay, if you're not careful, I will push you out a window again. Okay, and I want you to know I was a nice person. I was nice and caring, but all the shit y'all put me through, all that I've been through, I am a motherfucker now. Okay, and that I have you to blame for it. What happened to me, to my sister, all of that shit. When I see you, it's a trigger for me. Okay. And I promise you will forget ever crossing me, Roy. And they kind of, spark back and forth. But again, Kimmie held her own the whole time. Now when Mallory walked in, Kimmie said, I did not say come in. Why are you here? Get out. Wait, what? Did you not hear me? Get the fuck out. And Roy loves seeing Kimmie go off on Mallory. It seems they shit. Okay, I say, girl, Olivia been come in. I'm the first, crazy bitch around here. I run shit. I'm the foundation. Okay, without me, it'll be unstable. Okay, and if things start to crumble, it's gonna be bad. 'Cause I know where all the bodies are buried. Kimmie said, girl, my husband, he told me you would say that. It's so crazy how predictable you all are. You all did exactly what he said you would do. It was a test and you all failed. Girl, the fuck why? Again, everyone tried that nice nasty or they all tried her and she checked each and every one from Roy to Mallory to Olivia. Mallory trying to be nice, nice, nice. Girl, no, get the fuck out, bitch. Bye. Okay. And then in the meeting, well, they think she's this dumb broad. At first, she did have Horace in her ear, which I recognize they knew that her phone was the ear was in there. She took it out. Okay. So that way they would know she don't need him. And when she's like, oh, this is some bullshit. No, where are the numbers? Okay, this is fluff. Where are the numbers? Okay. Look, first of all, y'all ran this shit to the ground. Okay. The lawsuit shit, cool. Let me meet with all the plaintiffs and I'll handle that. Okay. The ad campaign, we have been look, the acting is the ad is outdated. Okay. It's from the 80s. Okay. No, we put all these dollars into this radio station or whatever that no one listens to. So we're not gonna do that anymore. With like normal what? No, hold on now, Kimmie. We've been put money because again, they're laundering money through companies. So Norman does not want them to stop pushing money to this little radio station. She's like, for what? It's not. It makes no sense to put all that money into ads on a radio station that no one listens to. Okay, we're losing money. I'm here to fix shit, and the whole time you're talking, Malcolm's like, oh, the bitch knows that. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Okay, and so we're gonna stop putting ads at that radio station. We're gonna stop putting money into this. It was a funeral home, I think, that I'm thinking must have been something through Olivia. What? We've been putting Olivia. I don't care. I said no. They can barely do it on their own. I don't care. Okay, we're gonna put money here and here. We're gonna put money into online. We're gonna do this. But she was child just numbers. We're gonna save 18 mil here. We're gonna in 4 years or 5 years we'll be debt free. You know what? She was like, do, 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 do. I was like, okay. And no one else knew nothing. No one. And when Barney said, well, I don't think you should meet with the plaintiffs without counsel. She said, aren't you counsel? We'll be present. Oh my Kimmie, again, but it showed how from season one, Kimmie was never just this downtrodden, dumb person. She's had horrible circumstances. And so she's finally in a place where she can use her smarts for the betterment. And the whole ride to the office, Alex, the driver, said she was on the phone with everybody. She was having tons of conversations. So she got all kind of, so she called the distribution company. She called somebody who they were paying like a 19%, and it could all be. I called all the peoples. I got all of the numbers. Okay, this is all some bullshit. Okay, I'm the boss now. We all know what to do. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, by the way, Olivia, what is? Wait, let me see. Hold on, Olivia. What is this and that LLC? I don't know. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, I said I don't know. Okay, cool. Norman, what is that and this LLC? I don't know. Oh, you don't. Okay, cool. We'll come back to that. Barbie, can you look? You the lawyer? Okay, can you look into this and that LLC and that and this LLC? Okay. He said, well, yeah, I can. Unless it's a shell company on an offshore account, and they like, bitch, she found all of the information. Okay, you know what? Look into that and let me know. Okay, gotcha. And she leaves. I said, oh, bitch, you got them. Bitch, you got them. So she then goes and she meets with Jules. Again, Jules is the one who beat her, who trapped her, and her sister. So she has beef with him. Okay, for real, I can't stand you beef. And like Kimmie, every time he called her Kimmie, she slapped him. He was like, Mrs. Mallory, and this lap stopped. So he stood the threats. Oh, I know this, I know that. I have evidence on the whole family on you, so you don't come for me and blah 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 blah. Blah. You'll lose all of this, okay? And she's like, I know all of your dirty dealings. Okay, your stuff in this, your stuff with that, blah 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 blah. But the difference between me and you is I don't care about losing all of this shit. Like, I don't care about none of this shit. Okay, I will burn a house down just to get my enemy. So don't think threatening that this. I don't care about this shit. This shit is extra. No fuck you. Okay, whatever. What if people find out about dead Dorinda or dead body? The people that she killed. What if those cases got opened back up? She's like, oh, 1 second. Okay. Hi, yeah, this is Mrs. Mallory. Yeah, no, of course, his wife. So, yeah, hi, yeah. Oh, you want me over for dinner? Jules, you didn't tell me a wife and daughter. Oh my God. Bitch, she picked up her cell phone and called that man wife because Jules' life outside of this matters to him. His wife and young daughter has been in the wall, so the old son has no idea of his dirty dealings. So he has a lot to lose. And he didn't think that she knew about his act enough where she picked the phone up, bitch, and called the man's wife. And so he said, here, it's your wife. Yeah, hey, honey, yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, you know what, Al? We should have her. Yeah, we should absolutely have her over. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Oh, checkmate. Okay, he's like, look, my kids should be off limits, Kimmie. Kimmie said, nigga, you kidnapped my sister. Okay, be responsible for what you and your bottom did. Y'all kidnapped and trafficked my sister. And don't forget, We're all someone's child, Jules. I said, checkmate, bitch, because it's true. You can't say to me, after what you've done to me and other women and other people that you have hurt and whatever, okay? You can't then say that your child, your daughter, your wife, your kids are off limits. Y'all kidnapped and trafficked my damn sister. And you try to blame, no, it was you. It was you. And I said, Kimmie, girl, checkmate. Checkmate. So again, all of it leads up to her taking her rightful place, at least on day one, okay, of the thing. Now, the ending of this all, Rain had killed that little boy. Okay, the Jew's son was pushed off the balcony or whatever. She called Alex, also Mariah Carey's ex-boyfriend, to help her, okay, to get the house. He like, oh my God, what happened? I don't know. He's dead. He's like, no, he's not dead. There's a pulse. Kimmie walks in like, what the fuck? Why is the dead body? How is a dead body here? What is going on? And so I'll tell you, but again, Alex has said he's a pulse. He ain't dead. Which probably mean he probably fell, hit his body, and was bleeding. Now, he have lost a lot of blood. Okay, he's alive, so that's one good thing. That he's alive. We gonna know she pushed me off the thing. But they're like, okay, I'm gonna handle it. So we're like, okay, it's a dead body there. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Okay. Then over at Charles' house, Varney popped up because Varney like, okay, because at the meeting, Charles said to Varney, I never asked you for help. And the one time I called asking for help, bitch, you did not answer my calls. Okay, I'm pissed at you. Which made Barney go to his house after the meeting. He walked in Charles' house. He hears machinery. He says, every time I'm over, anything is behind the door with some kind of sex toy fucking somebody. Charles is in his room, in his bathroom, cutting up bodies. I said, what the fuck, Charles? Because Charles, the dead people, the dead robbers, he had no. He must have been watching Dexter. Because on Dexter, you cut the people up and you throw them in the water. Okay? And so I said, are you Dexter now? And so when Barney walked in and sees, dead people cut up on, like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Charles? What are you doing, Charles? Oh my God, Charles. He's like, what? What? So he runs out the bathroom, throws up. Charles runs out the bathroom, throws up in the kitchen. And they're both sick in the kitchen, like, oh my God. Oh my God. But Charles is like, look, he's like, who is that? He's like, it's the robbers. They robbed me. I called you, you didn't help me. I can't do that. I can't help with dead bodies. I can't see that. I can't be involved in that. I can't do nothing. Okay. Now again, we saw Charles attempt to ask Jules, well, I can't trust Jules. Again, we saw him talking to Barney. I can't tell Barney. So because Barney popped up to the house and see him cutting child, he didn't went and got chainsaws. He didn't went and got plastic gloves, a laboratory coat, a face mask. Okay. I said, got what's been in the kitchen talking? We then hear like masked men. We saw, okay, we saw the masked men walking up, and they was like, police. And I'm like, y'all ain't the police. That ain't how the police come in, okay? Because there were men in ski masks with guns. Police don't come in with ski masks. I said clearly that is probably the guy who got away earlier came back with two more guys that finished the robbery. Okay? Because the police do not run up in your house with knapsacks on, okay, ski mask, and guns. Okay? And it goes off. And that's how it ends. It ends with, again, cut up dead bodies, then ran into the police, Kimmie seeing the dead boy on the ground. What's gonna happen now? Okay, you got Horace over in Tibet, Timbuktu, wherever he at, over T. Okay, getting cancer treatment. Okay, we know T.S. Madison got killed. It's all the dead people. And again, this is only part one of season two. Okay, so it's a lot to unpack later for the show. Okay, it was 8 episodes. Okay, so it took me, 7 hours to watch, 6 hours, whatever. I recap for y'all in an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed this. It was a doozy. It was a doozy. Okay, mainly because Tyler does a good job in the aspect of it was very enjoyable. I watched all 8 episodes in one sitting on Friday, and I gotta review it. Um, it was a good series. Again, it's a lot of foolishness going on. A few typos here and there. Y'all know Tyler shoot shit in 2 days. So again, look, I enjoyed it. Okay, Kimmie reading folks for felt was amazing. Okay, getting in their ass. Mallory's mouth is lethal. Okay, completely lethal. Okay, Charles is hilarious. Charles, when you met Kimmie, you know what? Bitch, I like you. I do. Like Charles is for sure the comedic relief. Olivia is this batshit crazy. We have to see Barney's crazy side is gonna come out. Roy is a maniac, and we got this on. It was amazing. Even Charles, not Charles, the brothers, Horace and Norman. Their shenanigans and stuff. But again, I enjoyed part two. I can't wait for. I'm sorry, I enjoyed season two. I can't wait for part two. For us to get more episodes. The same way that we did not know Reading Black season one was a 2-part season. I didn't think this will be a 2-part season two, and I'm pretty sure they probably already shot the other episodes. So if this came in September, let's hope we get part two shot by the winter, by Christmas. Okay, look, y'all make sure to like the video and subscribe and share it. Okay, and comment in the comment section. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I gotta go. Again, it was an enjoyable show. All 8 episodes. It's on Netflix. Again, Kimmie and Horace had the little plot chop for the revenge. Okay, and again, to me, Mallory and Jules getting checked off because again, Kimmie not accepting Mallory's nicey shit, knowing she's a bitch, I loved it. Okay, and Charles and Rain, killer instincts, and Roy is Pissy. Anyway, I have to go. I love you all. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.